not realize that heart failure is one of America's most pressing health crises. It's the leading cause of hospitalization for those over 65 and kills more than 400,000 people each year. The problem is, most people don't recognize the red flags.
The three main symptoms of heart failure are shortness of breath typically when you exercise, when you walk stairs, or if you shop groceries and you experience shortness of breath. That's a very important symptom. The other one is the feeling of an unusual tiredness or fatigue because the heart doesn't pump enough blood out to the muscles and the organs. And finally, at some point, heart failure will lead to accumulation of fluid in the body, typically presenting itself with swollen ankles or a swollen belly.
I was a very active person, and in fact that is one of the things that led me to this discovery. When I was swimming, I would get very short of breath, and I was coughing, and I simply couldn't get a good breath. And so my assumption was that it would be something that was quickly treatable with either antibiotics or an inhaler. But when I went to my regular doctor, she referred me to a cardiologist who identified that this is heart failure.
Nancy tried managing medication and other therapies, but her symptoms didn't improve. So her doctors recommended a different approach to help keep her condition from worsening.
Abbott's CardioMEMS is a small implantable sensor, works without any batteries. It doesn't have a battery in it. It's implanted under local anesthesia through a vessel, a vein in the groin or in the neck, through a catheter, and it's left in a small long vessel.
It remotely monitors changes in pulmonary artery pressure and transmits that info in real time to the patient's care team.
By doing that, you really avoid that symptoms develop because pressures go up weeks before symptoms develop, and you avoid the risk of having to go to the hospital with fluid overload in your body.
There's a confidence that a person gets when you know that you're being monitored. Something like your heart, having heart failure, can be really unnerving. And so the fact that I can very easily provide information to my doctor without having to go to the hospital, without having a doctor's appointment, that's a huge advantage to somebody who wants to be independent.
And it's now covered by insurance.
With the recent national coverage determination, it is covered under Medicare and Medicare Advantage, given certain criteria are met. So it is now an opportunity to get this monitoring device for a much broader part of the population.
Get more info at domoreforheartfailure.com.